So I'm outside a very well-known prison in the northwest of England, investigating what I think is an absolute scandal, and that's the new vaporizers that are being sold in prison and the e-liquid that goes with them. We've had a report from one of our customers who's unfortunately doing a bit of time, and it costs £13 for a very basic e-cigarette, which isn't what you'd call, it's not one of these, for example. You're not going to get major vapor from it, you're not going to get much throat hit. But what's really shocked me, the capsules that they sell with this device are £2.50 each, and I think they're 2 mil. So what we're doing today, we've, should we say, used our contacts, and we're actually going to do something which, if it works, it would be the first time something's actually thrown over a prison wall, actually out of the prison, because we want these vaporizers. We're going to take them apart, we're going to test the liquid, and we're going to see if the 65,000 smokers who are currently in prison now are getting a good deal, or are our fellow vapors being ripped off. So what we're going to do, we've spoken to a few people inside. Hopefully, from this wall here in the corner, we're going to have a little package thrown over this way, and that's going to contain the actual unit itself, the vaporizer, and some selection of liquids. So we're just going to have a quick look if we can get in. Unfortunately, at the moment, we've seen a lot of security cameras whizzing around, and we know, I think, there are audio mics up here as well, so we do expect to either see police or prison officers here very shortly. It's getting very, I think we're actually getting a lot of looks from a lot of people at the moment, but I'll just show you what we're trying to do. So as you can see here, this is the outer wall, and we're expecting it to come over here, and then we're going to get the liquid, get the unit, and we're going to take it apart, and we're going to have it analysed at an independent lab. So I want to see, what is this liquid? What is the quality? Where is it from? Has it been TPD? What are the flavours? And of course you can't get into prisons to find any of this out, so you have to use your contacts. Yeah, so you can see what cameras. We're just hoping it's going to come through here onto this situation. It's a little bit tense. If I could find another way of actually getting the e-cigarette and the e-liquid, we wouldn't have to do this, but for some reason they're not concerned about helping us out, so we have to do it our own way. Yeah, I can see those two cameras now, they're actually pointing at us. I'm not quite sure if it was a good idea doing this in daylight, and I can see some people coming down behind you now. I think it might be a good idea for us to disappear for a little bit, and yeah, there's a guy coming up now, so let's just cut this. Just do that.
Alright, okay.
We live in a world controlled by big tobacco, big pharma, and they're absolutely determined to kill vaping. And while it looks all good at the moment and everything's fine, you've got to look at the dark forces that control us in this country. Look at the head of MI5 yesterday. He actually said in his entire career of 35 years he's never known the country to be under such terrible threat. That's absolute bullshit, and he knows it. Same as the bullshit we have from the tobacco companies and the pharmaceutical companies. We are controlled by fear and lies, and the same strategy is being used by big tobacco and big pharma to crush vaping. While we sit here and we think things are going great and vaping's progressing along nicely, there are dark forces who are determined to destroy us.